And we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select motherfucking podcast, episode 194. Welcome back. What's up, Steven?
Yay! What up?
How's it going, my guy?
Pretty good, man.
Oh, man. Hey, guys. We're a podcast that just talks about entertainment and gaming news and a bunch of other nonsense that we just like to throw out there for whatever reason because we got tangents on tangents and comebacks on comebacks out here, you know? So we're going to get right into this thing. So, Steven, tell me how your week was in gaming and entertainment, my guy.
Pretty good week. I only stuck to 2 games, dabbled in a third.
Okay.
Ready?
What was
It's
your primary?
still Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy, I should say.
Okay.
Still playing that. I think I'm like level 30, 31 almost. Still enjoying that.
Yeah.
Trying to be the completionist that I am. I'm just trying to do anything and everything. Like I'm only going to play this game once.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to hit it all. So I feel like it's taking me longer than it probably should. But I get sidetracked. Like I do the little hunts and just once I found out you can just grab the little animals and then sell them. I was like, oh, I'm just farming gold at this point.
I have no
It's
reason
like,
for gold.
like, oh, I'm just farming this. It's just for buy more cosmetics. Just buy the stuff you want to buy instead of having to go out and grow stuff. Just go to the seed guy and buy whatever he has on stack. And then like every high end broom is like 5K gold. So I'm like, all right, let me just buy all these. Like eventually I'll get to a point where I won't need gold, but
yeah, I think I'm sitting on like 40K gold in my bank. I don't spend anything.
Like once
after I bought everything, I was like,
once you buy everything, it's like gold's gonna be pointless.
Right.
But aside from that, still playing Apex Legends.
Nice. The new season.
New season 16. It's going good. Played Team Deathmatch. I played Team Deathmatch more than anything. Only because it's a lot easier to do the challenges. Like most of the challenges are like, hey, play this champion 12 times and then
okay, cool.
Get 10,000 damage and you get 10 stars. I'm like, bro, I can rack up like 4K damage in one game.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, this is super simple. Or it's like, hey, do 5,000 damage with pistols. I'm like, all right, cool. Give me the wingman. Just popping them, pop, killing them.
Nice.
So it's just a lot easier to do some of the achievements. Some of them you can't do in Team Deathmatch. You have to be in a battle royale, but I'll get to those later. So basically, those are the main 2. I did jump into Destiny the other day.
Oh boy. I thought you were done.
I thought I was done.
They keep pulling you back in?
Keep pulling me back in, man. But my problem with that game, again, is just I have nobody to play with. So I'm just...
Well, you're about to have a lot of people to play with come Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever.
Yeah, I saw that stupid-ass trailer, and I'm like, all right, where's the lore on this? So then I made the mistake of Googling, going to YouTube. What is the Destiny lore up to this point?
Oh, shit.
Boy, some dude out there, I really wish I'd have taken note of his name. Because this man is doing the Lord's work.
The Lord's work? The lore work?
The lore work. This dude has a 4.5 hour YouTube video.
On what time frame in the game?
Oh, all of it.
All of it? Oh, okay.
He literally calls it from creation to Lightfall.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's the beginning. Eyes up, Guardian, from when you first start in Destiny 1.
Destiny 1.
And he goes through the entire thing. I'm not even done with it. Like, I'm barely at the Witch Queen.
Oh, boy.
Which is the most current expansion, right?
Right.
But he goes through all of it. And I'm just watching it, and he's talking about the lore, and then he hits on other things. And he has all the cinematics. Like, he's talking, he's narrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he has the cinematics come through when he needs to.
His name is Evase.
Is he?
This one right here. Evase.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
How long is it?
It is... No, wait. This is an ad. I can tell you here in a second.
Yeah, dude, it's like
4.5 hours.
Like 4.5 hours, bro. Like
I'm gonna have to watch this because it might get me hyped.
I think I'm like at 4 hours right now, dude. I'm like, I've been watching it all week, dude. Like when I'm having dinner, I'll just be watching it, dude. I'm like, holy shit.
Shout out to a vase here.
Yeah, that dude put in
the lore work here.
It's a good little video, and it gets you hyped, and you're like, oh, I remember this moment. And it's like some of the lore I didn't know because I wasn't playing Destiny at that time or whatever. with the new trailer drop for Lightfall, and I was like, man, okay. It's like, man, they've been hyping up these Pyramid, the Black Fleet, for a while since Destiny 2 came out. And it's like we're just now getting to it. It's like, what's after this?
I think this is supposed to be the final expansion.
This is
isn't
it, right?
I think so.
Like Destiny 2 is done. They're gonna go to Destiny 3, or like what are they doing?
They might continue. I mean, I think this arc in the story is like
Done because
it's been for 4 years. They've been building up to this point
to the Witness and the Black Fleet. Like,
right.
That's it.
And then
like
so,
they have yet to hint at what's next. Like everything else, according to the lore, is all consumed by darkness.
I'm gonna have to watch this guy.
Like, did you watch the Lightfall trailer?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so the Traveler tries to leave.
Oh, it tries? We're holding it hostage now?
No. Like, it leaves, and the Fallen are like, oh, it's what happened whenever our world came under attack. He left us. And so everybody's just looking at the Traveler, and he just lights up, takes up, and he's getting ready to leave, but then he stops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cinematic-wise, here's Earth, right?
Yeah.
It shows the Traveler leaving, and he stops, but then it rotates like this, and it's literally the logo from Destiny 1. It shows the Traveler above Earth, and they're like, well, why doesn't he leave? And then that's when the Witness pops in, and he literally says, because he has nowhere else to run. I'm like, damn, son. So anyway, I got deep into some Destiny lore this week, dude. And I'm
obviously.
Like, yeah, damn. And they already said the servers are going down tomorrow.
Yeah.
For 24 hours.
Yeah.
Before it goes live for Lightfall on Tuesday. So I still haven't bought the game. I still haven't bought it. But man, are they testing me. And I went to the PlayStation store, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, should I pre-order it now?
Pre-order what for?
Like there's no, or just buy it, you know? Like it's not going anywhere, right? But then on my dashboard, I don't know if it's the same for yours, but it went Atomic Hearts. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to play that game. Into Wild Hearts. Into Like a Dragon Ishin. I'm like, all these games I want to play. Like, holy shit, man. Oh my god. There's just too many games, not enough time. Not enough time, bro.
Dude, the Traveler just opened up and fired a beam.
Hell? So
God, I kind of want to go back and play this game, dude.
Exactly.
Like as much as I don't want a job.
Yeah.
I don't want a second job.
Exactly.
The game is just too fun.
It's just
too much fun.
It's like we've invested too much time into the story, into doing all these things.
Dude, just last year alone, I think I put 200 and something hours in that game.
Stupid, dude. Stupid, right?
Yeah, it's dumb. No, it was the year before last. So it's 2 years ago I put in 200 something hours.
Yeah.
And then whenever Witch Queen came out, I was like, I'm out.
Yep.
I'm stepping back, and thank God. Because I probably would be still putting hundreds of hours in that game, not playing Hogwarts or Elden Ring. You know, I think what it was is Witch Queen came out like a week or two before Elden Ring came out. And I was like...
And you didn't want to risk it. Yeah, dude, I believe
Elden Ring, bro. All day.
Elden Ring, all day. Yeah.
All day.
More anticipated.
And I think I put 300 hours into Elden Ring, so...
Fuck that.
Trade-off.
You trade one job for another.
Yeah. I mean, I had fun. I have fun in the games. Oh, if you pre-order, you get the Quicksilver Storm, which looks like a weapon, and an emote, and a ghost, and an emblem if you pre-order. Plus other bonuses with the annual pass and stuff.
Right, the annual pass one is like with the game, it's like $100.
Yeah, it's $100.
But
But
which I was thinking about doing anyway. But I don't know. I'm still reserving
for
myself.
4 seasons of content. Yeah,
4 more seasons, bro. But yeah. So those are the games I played. Obviously played my mobile games. But I play those sporadically throughout the day when I can.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch Ant-Man.
I did too.
With Victor.
You watched it with Vic?
Yeah.
When? Thursday?
I think it was Thursday. No. Last Friday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just watched it Friday night. It was good. I enjoyed it. I feel like Kang is a lot because there's different variations of Kang.
Right.
Like he's a good villain, solid villain. And this one is they try to hype him up, you know? And it wasn't until the end, till like the fight scene with him and Ant-Man. I was like, oh, this dude's a fucking beast. And I don't know if you've seen that dude like without a shirt on.
Who? Kang?
No, yeah, Jonathan Majors, like the actor who plays him.
No.
That dude's fucking shredded, dude. Shredded.
What'd you say his name was? Jonathan Majors?
I think his name is Jonathan Majors. Just type in Jonathan Majors GQ magazine. I think it was in GQ recently.
You got it saved?
No, I think no, because it sticks out to me because the photographer.
Oh yeah, man's bodied up.
The guy that did that photography, does he have like a pink cape on or something?
No, he's got like red fucking. I'm looking.
Well, there's a photo shoot he did. I don't know, maybe Vanity Fair or whatever.
Yeah,
he has like on a pink feathered cape.
It doesn't matter. He did fucking Men's Health, and man is bodied up, bro. He ain't. Yeah, he's a fucking Adonis.
Yeah,
he's an Adonis. He's
because remember he's in the Creed movie.
Oh, is he?
So he's bodied. He's in the next. It comes out this week. He's bodied in the next too.
I haven't seen a single one of those. I gotta watch those too.
Well, there's
3 of them now.
3 now. Yeah.
I haven't
did I watch the second one?
I haven't seen either one.
I think I saw the first Creed. But anyway, that dude is built, bro. Yeah. So when he started fighting at the end, I was like, oh yeah, this dude's definitely gonna kick his ass, you know. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. What else did I watch? The Last of Us, obviously. All right episode.
All right.
It was an all right episode to me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw the previews for the next one. It's a flashback. So.
Nope, not a flashback. Oh wait, this one is a flashback.
Okay.
In the game that takes place.
This ain't the game. It's more real life.
That takes place. It's the DLC. Yeah.
Okay. That game had DLC?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the next 2 subsequent episodes. One is going to be the flashback, which I'm assuming is this one, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the flashback of her in the mall where she gets the friend bit. She has to kill her friend.
No, this one, like she was still in school. Like what she went through when she was in the...
Right. They go to a mall. They power up the mall and shit pops off in there.
Oh, okay.
That's what this episode's about. The next episode is going to be her trying to protect Joel in the wintertime. Whatever. Like...
Spoiler alert.
That's what's going to happen.
Is there a bear?
In the game. Huh? No, not in the bear. It's
not
just a lot of infected and one person who turns out it's a fun story.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
We'll see about that.
Fun story. So the next 2 episodes should be pretty good, but that's 7 and 8, and that means there's only 2 more episodes after that, which means they've got to make it to the West Coast at some point, like in episode 9, and then episode 10 is like finale, right? And if they're only doing 10 episodes, that is. If
this one where Joel dies? No. That's season 2?
Sure.
The first 10 minutes of season 2?
Probably the first episode or 2.
Hey guys, Joel's back. Bam! Kneecap him, bro.
Bam!
The lesbian.
She wasn't gay in that. No, no, she got railed in the game.
Oh, I thought she was
by a dude. Very aggressively. It was.
Why was everybody hating on her? I thought she was.
It was aggressive. It's because Ellie's a lesbian.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
she does currently have lesbian tendencies.
Yeah, what's nothing wrong with the kid being a lesbian, bro?
No, nothing. A kid.
She's a child.
How old is she in the game?
14.
But in real life, she's not a child.
No, but in the game and the show, she's 14, 15. She's a child.
That makes sense. Yeah,
in the second game, though, she's like 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. Somewhere in the early 20s, late teens.
In the first game, was there a lot of like time jumps?
Nope, no time jumps.
Because I feel like in the TV show, there's only been one time jump so far. It's like
they did time jumps to like give you backstory and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there was like 2003 to like 2023 or
no, but like even when they were traveling, like at one point they left Bill and Frankton,
like
and it's
a month later.
Yeah, it's like 2 months later. Now they're here.
There is time jumps like that.
Yeah,
but I thought you were talking about like years.
Yeah,
small like increments. Yeah, for sure. There's
like,
a couple.
To me, that's how I explained they get to like episode 9, how they get to the West Coast.
Yeah, why do you want to see them walking for?
Yeah, nobody wants to fucking watch.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah,
nobody wants to watch
that's the easiest way to do it is just going to time jump to the West Coast
until something interesting happens, and then you time jump again.
Yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that. Mandalorian starts this week.
That's right.
March 1st.
That's right.
That's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Creed's coming out. Victor wants to go see it. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me watch the other 2 first, or the other part 2 first.
What day would y'all go see it?
I don't know. He's talking about doing it Thursday night.
Thursday night. Let me see if I can catch up. I'll probably go with you.
All right.
I've never seen any Creed movie, so I'm down.
Start to watching, boy.
I'll start tomorrow
Okay.
after I finish Alice's Car and work out and still have managed to play games and work.
If you say so. If you can do all
eat,
that in one day.
and eat.
You don't need to eat. You got to cut something out, bro.
Facts. I just weighed myself. I was like 170. I was like, oh.
Is that a lot?
I haven't been 170 for like 7 years.
I feel like you were lighter than that, right?
My lightest weight was 135.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like,
I've been bulking though. I told you that, right? I've been bulking up, trying to get stronger and gain more muscle mass and stuff.
Okay, no.
So I've been bulking, just basically eating what the fuck ever, and like working out and doing all my
More
lifting and
carbs.
stuff. Yeah. So I anytime I hit the scale and I'm like too high.
Yeah.
Long story short is I've been bulking up since the earlier like December.
Okay.
So I've been bulking since December. I've gotten stronger. I've gotten, more muscle mass on me and stuff like that. My plan was March 1st to start a weight cut, a slow weight cut, not like anything drastic,
Right.
but a slow deficiency, like 250, 500 calories under. And then by my birthday to be at the ideal weight, which is for me is a 150, 155. So 20 pounds, 20 pounds in a month, which for me isn't impossible. I've done it before where I've lost like 10 pounds in like
Right.
a week. It doesn't take me long. But I'm gonna do a gradual one while still maintaining the workouts as heavy as I'm pushing and stuff like that. And I want to see where I can get to. I think 155 is my ideal weight. I don't really want to dip below.
Want to
Dip
walk
below
around
that.
as a lightweight, bro?
That's my walking around. If I was gonna fight,
Okay.
my body size, and if I was gonna be in a fight, right, in a UFC fight,
You're like 110.
I'd be 135.
Oh.
I'd be a 135er. I would be. I'm the same height as Jose Aldo,
Think you could take on Peter Yan, bro?
Yoder Jan.
I know what I said. He's in America. It's Peter Yan.
What was Jose Aldo's height and weight? He was
he's
135, right?
Yeah, he's 135. Yeah, him. Figueroa, right?
He's 5'7", 135 pounds. Yeah, that'd be my weight class.
Okay.
But he's not walking around at 135, right? He's 135 for all of 5 minutes. But he's also way more ripped than I have ever been in my entire life.
Probably because he doesn't walk around heavier than that.
Yeah, probably.
He probably doesn't. He's probably not like a lot of the other dudes.
Yeah.
They walk around at a heavier weight than cut down, you know?
So yeah, 155 would be my walking around weight. If I was gonna fight, if I was gonna fight, 135 for sure. But yeah, so I've been thinking about just I hit 170. I got where I hit the threshold. I need to bring it back down and reset and refocus and then do it right. Because I've been basically doing a dirty bulk for 3 months, which means I eat whatever the fuck I want, which felt great. You know what I mean? Like it feels nice. Like
it tastes great.
And I was like, okay, now I need to cut back. Now I need to rein it back in. So it was like for 5-6 years there, I was pretty.
You were pretty stringent. You were on your shit.
Pretty strict, and it just after a while it kind of, it eats at you. And
usually
like,
what happens,
yeah. So I was like, okay, so I need to let it go for a little bit, but at the same time I'm putting in more work. So I wasn't working out before when I was at my lowest. I hit this threshold. It's like, all right, now I need to rein it back in. So that's time to go back. So Jesus Christ, me and Jose Aldo are the same fucking age. It's crazy. I didn't know he was only 36.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? But he's already like,
he's in a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's already over the hill, dude. Like shit.
Anyway, what else did you do this week, man? Did you watch anything else? Did you play anything?
No, that was it.
Okay.
As far as I know, we had D&D today.
Yeah, sorry, I had to cut that little.
Yeah, I mean it happens.
As far as my week, dude, it was mainly Hogwarts. A lot of Hogwarts with the boys, or just with just myself or whatever. I did play with the boys. I did play Battlefield 2042. They have that portal thing going on or whatever. Yeah. Season 3 is about to end or whatever. I don't care about this. I don't give a shit. But they're gonna update, do a patch for season 4, and but we were hopping into games and having a good time. Just going around and trying to capture points or rush or whatever. So I also played some Overwatch 2 with Carlos. I'm not the biggest fan of that that game for whatever reason, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold
It
me as much as like any other multiplayer game.
it lost its luster. I don't know when, but it did.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
know. Yeah.
It's just like I play it, I play a couple games, and I'm like I have a good couple pop offs or whatever, and then I'm just like, oh, this is just it's the same thing again.
My problem is it's just too easy for one or two people on your team to just completely fuck it off for the rest of
Yep.
and I get it, they dropped it down to what, 5 players a team,
Yeah.
but still the concept's still the same. Like if you got one or two dudes that don't do what they're supposed to do and are not listening to the rest of the group, it's a
Right.
team-based game.
Right.
It just kills it
It
for
kills the vibe.
everyone. And it's like, cool, dude, you wasted everybody's time. Thanks.
So I did play a little bit of that every once in a while, but nothing, too crazy on that. Like I'm not trying to be competitive in that game or anything like that. So
You're not trying to get to platinum, bro?
nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Wow.
I did play a lot of Marvel Snap this week as well. I made a couple new decks. The one that I currently made that I'm doing really well with is a Dracula Morbius deck.
Mhm.
It's just basically a discard deck, and the whole point is to get Morbius on the field turn 2, Dracula or Morbius on the field turn 2, Lockjaw on the field turn 3, Morbius on the field turn 4, and just discard everything with
Mhm.
Apocalypse in the background, just racking up +4s every time he gets discarded. And every time you discard a card, Morbius gains 2.
Oh.
So Morbius could be a 2-cost card. That's I think the highest I got him up to was 65 or 64.
Yeah.
just with I just kept on having like these loops where they were just destroying everything. I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, he was a 2-cost card that I got up to 64, and then Dracula I've gotten up to like 48,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Just those 2 cards.
Just
It'll those 2 1 cards will win you a they'll win you a
they'll
game.
win that location easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've come up against some pretty crazy decks lately though. There was a couple of move decks that I saw with what's his name from Spider-Man? The Hunter?
Raven?
Craven.
Yeah.
So it's like Craven, Vulture, Human Torch. Every time
Mhm.
they move, they gain a shit ton of power or whatever.
Yup.
They have Heimdall because Heimdall moves everything over
Everything, yeah.
one space.
Or Iron Fist, he'll move the next card you play over one slot.
Yeah, that one. Stuff like that. I've seen some pretty nutty combos with that. And of course Wong is always there being annoying as hell.
Yeah.
I want to do just a fuck you deck, which is just like pure control, but I'm missing like a few key cards, like Spider-Man,
I don't have a Spider-Man either, dude.
because he was 3 seasons ago.
Fucking weird.
He's 3 seasons ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen that dude on the token shop either. Like, you bastard.
Yeah, so he comes out, webs it. You can't play a card
Can't
there
play it. Yep.
for a turn, and it's just like you do that shit turn 5. Whenever you put him just over the top, turn 5, get it. Yeah, interesting cards that are there. They've had a couple of new releases too, which are
Oh, what's the dog? Cosmo, right?
Cosmo.
Yeah, I like
Stop
randomly putting Cosmo the turn before they put down Wong. It's like, oh, you don't get any reveal, guy. They're like, oh man, that's funny.
So yeah, like those are the games that I was playing this week. I had a good week in gaming, for sure. Not as I didn't get to game as much as I'd like to, but wherever I can fit it in, I fit it in. I learned how to edit some videos and stuff like that, so I've been working on a lot of that stuff more so than actually like video gaming. I did set up the Streamlabs OBS, not to actually stream, but to record gameplay. Because I'm not the biggest streamer, right? So like,
Right.
there's no point in me streaming. But if I can make content for like the other platforms and bring people to us,
Right.
or to like the actual streaming platform or whatever, I want to grow us first before I get back into that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in this next couple months, working on that stuff. So I've just been basically like studying social media and all that other stuff this past couple days, and doing all that stuff. But as far as what I watched, I did watch Ant-Man, Quantumania. That was a very good flick. I had a good time. I enjoyed Kang's character. I was a little bummed. One aspect of Quantumania. You know what it is?
What?
No Michael Pena.
Oh, but he even said why there was no Michael Pena.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Can you explain it?
No, the director or whatever.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
He literally said, at what point, like after you watch the movie, at what point do you put him in?
Oh, in that one, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I get that part.
There was no space for him. He goes, trust me, he was on there. They had him in there. They wanted him in the movie, but just once it got down to all the editing and the storyboard came through, and because there's literally just no place to put Michael Pena's character in this movie.
I get that part,
and I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
And I liked the Paul Rudd narrating the beginning and the end.
Yeah,
you know, and in the middle was like all the stuff that we were meant to catch up on. So yeah, I did enjoy I did enjoy the movie. The daughter was what's the daughter's name in comics?
Like her superhero name?
Yeah. Come on, dude, you got this.
I don't fucking know.
You don't know either, right? I don't know what her name is. I know Ant-Man, Wasp, and what's the other dude's name?
Yellow Jacket,
who became. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't.
That was bro. I was like, oh, that's why he's in Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, why are they putting Marvel Snap? I didn't know. I didn't know he was a Ant-Man villain like that.
I know MODOK was in the movie.
Yeah.
I totally forgot he was in there too, until he shows up. I'm like, what the fuck is MODOK doing here? I was like, oh fuck. Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in the movie at all. And I was like, oh shit, it's that guy.
Like he even said it like, oh, he's sent in the most deadliest
killing machine
ever known. I'm like, who? Like, what are they sending? Like, oh, it's MODOK. God damn it. Yeah.
I'm looking up her name now. Ant-Man.
Cassie.
Cassandra Cassie Lang is a character appearing in American comic books, Marvel Comics. Does she have a...
I don't know. Bumblebee?
Stinger. Oh, Stature.
Oh, she does become Stature, doesn't she?
She's Stature in the Astonishing Ant-Man, and she in Young Avengers she's Stature.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why Stature's also got released on Marvel Snap. I was like, who the fuck is Stature?
Because even in Marvel Strike Force, that's the team. Like, it's the way the game works is there's 5 characters per team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Ant-Man, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Ghost, which was from Ant-Man 2, and then Stature.
Ghost was from Ant-Man 2?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
The black chick. She keeps phasing.
Oh, dude, it's been a while since I've seen that. Yeah,
it's been a while for everybody, bro. Like,
and then she becomes in the Astonishing Ant-Man number 6. She becomes Stinger.
Okay, so
Stinger. I did not know she was Stature.
Yeah, I totally forgot she was Stature.
Stature and Stinger. That's
because she eventually gets big too, which she did in the movie.
She did in the movie, right? So
yeah,
she becomes
alert,
Stature.
Yeah. Anyway,
it was not enough spoiler. Like you don't know at what point what happens, the context, anything. So you're all good there. Interesting. Okay, so I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I just don't like. I'm thinking about Marvel Snap now.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking about their cards. Like, I've been thinking a lot about the game and, like, how their cards are the way they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Thanos has all 6 Infinity Stones inside of the deck.
Yep.
And whatnot. But, like, some of them don't match up. So, like, one of them that doesn't match up for me is Ant-Man. Like, just because there's 4 other characters on the field, you get you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Ant-Man was always a team player. That's why.
Team player. I get that. I get that part.
I get that.
But, like, Yellow Jacket gives -1 to everybody. Wasp is just a 0-1, no ability, just a 0-1.
But she buffs everybody.
No, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do a single thing on her card.
Who am I thinking of?
Thatcher says that your reveal effects happen last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a brand new card.
Weird.
She's super expensive.
6,000 in a token shot.
Yeah, she's super expensive. But I just some of those cards just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't, like, their abilities don't make sense to.
But I also haven't read every, like, Ant-Man comic and shit like that.
I haven't either.
So, I mean, it could be more comic oriented than it is MCU oriented.
Because, like, whenever you throw them out on the field, their card, like, when their card is, like, that big on your screen, and then you put it out there and it shrinks and then it grows. I was like, oh, okay, that's a nice little touch.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Or, like, whenever you get Cyclops has no ability
whatsoever,
which is crazy.
Whack, bro.
For a team leader, right?
Fucking whack.
You throw him out there, his beam goes out, and
Yeah.
then you put him down, and like that's it.
That's it,
Like
dude.
he has no abilities.
Fucking no ability, dude. I was pissed at that one.
But like Storms makes sense, Wolverines
Yeah.
make sense, Iron Man makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Like they all kind of make sense. Like, you know, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, all those make sense. But like there's some of them that you're just like, why?
Honestly, there should not be any cards in Marvel
That don't have
abilities.
right, because they all have abilities.
They all have abilities.
I get what
it
you're
just
saying.
makes no sense. Even the Thing, like I don't give a shit about the Thing, but the Thing should at least
Indestructible.
make something.
Yeah, it should have been like a magic style thing where it's just a subtext indestructible.
Exactly. Like it just makes no sense, dude.
Or,
Cyclops.
But they do. You know what they do with the Fantastic Four?
Ugh.
Is since there's 4 of them, each card costs a different cost.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. I was like, okay, I get that part. I see
Stupid.
you. I see you.
Wait till Franklin Richards shows up.
Oh.
Oh.
But so yeah, so like I did watch Ant-Man. I had a good time with that.
Did you watch both the end credits?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I did. I did watch and binge the entire season 5 of Drive to Survive that came out on Friday.
Yeah, I need to watch that this week.
They did a way better job on this season than they did in the past seasons. They actually got Max back. I thought Max didn't do the last season because he won the world championship and he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this. It's beneath me now. Like I won the championship, right?" But he was tired of all they made drama for
for the sake of drama. Yeah,
for the sake of drama. He's like, "I'm not doing that. You tell the real story. There's enough drama in the story.
Yep.
For you to like just tell that story and it'll be just fine, right?"
Yeah.
So they promised him, you know, they were going to start losing drivers. So they were like, we're going to go back to the season 1, season 2 era of things. Like it'll be fine, whatever. So they went back to that. Max is back. Everybody's in it.
Yeah.
And they did a way better job of telling a better story, especially like a linear story for each team. So like towards the end of like the Haas episode, because everybody loves fucking Gunther, right?
Yeah.
Towards the end of the Haas episode, they, you know, bye Mick, you're back, and then they show Nico Hülkenberg come back, and they're like, "Oh, did you miss?" He's like, "Yeah, I missed this black room." He's like, "I missed this very black room," but you probably missed my looks though, huh?
Oh.
Handsome son of a bitch. So, so I did watch the entire season of that. I had a blast watching that. That was fun. Then I started after I finished that, I started season 3, episode 4, I think is where I left off of What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay.
And I was, you know, dying laughing.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Stupid funny.
I need to finish it, man. Fuck.
I tried to watch Mission Impossible because all the Mission Impossibles are on Paramount.
Yeah.
But I stopped at some point because I was like doing other things and I just haven't gone back to it. So I do need to do that. But now I just took a back seat because I'm gonna watch all the Creeds soon. I did download I downloaded The Whale with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be watching that soon as well. I need to watch that movie, see what all the hype was about. We watched Jersey Shore, you know, me and Alice's, you know, thing. We watched that. A little bit of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, a little bit of Parks and Rec here and there, you know, while I'm just doing random stuff.
I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's just funny.
That's on Peacock, so that's what we've been watching it on. Which is weird because it's a Fox show and a Hulu show after that. But yeah,
well, that's because they canceled that show and then
then
NBC picked it up for the final like season.
I thought it
or
was
so.
Hulu that picked it up.
No, Hulu owns Fox. It was already on Hulu.
Oh,
yeah.
Was it? Okay, you might be right. Shit.
I know I'm right. I'm just saying.
But yeah, other than that, you know, just my workouts. Working on Alice's car again because she has a separate misfire now from the misfire she had last week.
Or
oh, fuck off! I know what you're gonna say. No. I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Or you didn't fix the problem the first time around.
I did. That's why the same cylinder didn't pop up. It was a separate cylinder. Just saying.
Is it though?
It is.
Okay.
It is. I was there.
Okay. I believe you. I don't know if Alice
but my
believes
Tommy
you.
gun don't.
I don't know. If Alice believes
but yeah, we
you.
did play a little bit of D&D today, and unfortunately, I had to bail out a little.
He
early.
bailed on us, bro.
But I'm glad I wasn't around whenever you opened up that book.
26 acid damage.
I took
to
0
everyone.
damage in today's D&D
Oh no,
session.
you took half damage on
No,
that
I
one too.
didn't.
Yeah, you were there.
No, I wasn't.
And we ruled it as ever since everybody passed their deck save except for me, we're just gonna.
Oh no,
we just automatically.
No.
said,
You know, I can open up my
Ruben-
character sheet right now. There's no damage taken, and there won't be.
No.
Hey, And there won't be. Because if there is,
It took
I'll
13
fucking take
damage.
Copeland's kneecaps out so fucking...
Anyway, I leveled up. I'm level 5 now.
Okay, cool. What'd you get for level 5?
I don't know yet.
You didn't even look at it?
I didn't even look at it, to be honest with you.
What are you, mage?
A wizard, yeah. But I think I get like fireball or something now.
Fireball!
Fireball!
You're just a pure wizard?
I'm just a pure wizard, dude.
No subclass or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm also not combat oriented, so I'm probably not going to take fireball.
I mean...
I don't know. I feel like I should, but...
I mean,
whatever.
you probably should just...
Nah, whatever. Fuck it.
Just cause.
Play my character how I want to play it, bro.
I mean, yeah, do whatever.
At one point, we had to dance in the court.
Okay.
And earlier, I said my character doesn't sing.
Right.
I was like, yeah, my character doesn't dance either, dude. And Copeland looks at me. He goes, okay, you auto fell. I'm like, yeah. Okay. He goes, all right, this is a group effort. It's like, we barely made it.
Why aren't you fucking dancing or singing, bro?
My character's not going to dance or sing.
Why not?
That's not what he does.
Why not?
I play my character, man. Just my character wouldn't do that. Why would I do it? You know?
Okay.
It just happens, bro.
All right. Do you?
Victor, because he bought the stupid monocle, it caused him to lose his ability
Oh,
to
so
dance.
he can't
So
dance
he failed. Yeah.
That's funny. Anyway, but yeah, that's about all I did this week, man. Nothing too crazy. Nothing over the top. Everything else was all good. So, you want to get into this news, cousin?
Them news, bruh.
What you want to bring up first, bro?
Let's just hit on the milestones real quick, because those 2 milestones hit this week.
all right.
One is a little indie game called Elden Ring.
Oh, that indie
I don't know if
game.
you guys heard of it. Came out a year ago this week, actually, allegedly. It finally hit a staggering 20 million
That's pretty staggering.
units sold. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot. 20 mil. Took them a year, but you know, they got there.
Bro.
They got there.
Bro. They got there.
And I say it took them a year.
You get 3rd level spells, by the way. I was just looking it up.
Ready?
Yeah.
It took them a year.
Uh-huh.
I say that finally because in 2 weeks, Hogwarts Legacy has hit 12 million.
Yeah, different IP, easier access.
Easier access, more kid-friendly, more just well-known IP.
Oh,
It
that's
just
only
comes
on
out.
next-gen consoles and PC. Just wait till it hits Switch
Ooh.
and the previous-gen consoles. It'll sell 20 million in no time.
Still tripping that they keep making games for the PS4 and the previous
It's
gens.
coming. They're coming. But yeah, the Switch version hasn't dropped yet, and neither has the previous gen.
Mm.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off, but I got to tell you this: they patched it recently again, and my performance has been pegged at maximum frame rate, no dips,
Yeah.
no issues.
Okay.
Having a blast playing the game. It's running pretty smooth.
Yeah, now that you say it, I didn't have very many problems anyway. Like I had 0 problems.
Right.
And there was at the initial patch came out, I was like, this random clipping was weird.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I didn't notice anything this week.
Yeah. So like
I guess
the
that's good,
performance has been way better this week for sure. But yeah, so they're fixing it as they go along before they even launch on the previous gen systems.
Which is smart.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely too sure how it's gonna do on the Switch. I mean, it does well on the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck is already more powerful than the Switch.
Yeah.
Who knows how that's gonna run? And on the PS4 and the Xbox, I don't know, man. Like that's not the place. That's not the place to buy those games. I'm just saying.
No, it's not.
Stay away from it if you're still on those consoles. Go buy you a new console already. It's time to move on.
They're readily available.
They are readily available
according to the internet.
It is time to move up.
Yeah,
it's time. We're 2 years into this cycle. You have 6 years left, if you're lucky, before they move on to the next one, which you have a year and a half after that. So you have 8 years if you buy right now, basically.
Right now.
Anyway,
that's wild.
So that's wild.
Coming soon to the Switch near you.
June.
Good luck.
It comes out in June, but I'm happy that they sold 12 million copies of the game, even though everybody was supposedly boycotting it and getting mad at other people and making streamers cry and talking shit to a bunch of people just because they're playing a fucking video game.
Yeah,
grow up.
You know what they said helped the numbers. there's a whole trend on TikTok. Um, they call it the Hogwarts common room parties.
Okay.
So it's like, how would each common room of each house handle a house party?
Mm.
So obviously, the hypest of all the houses is, guess what?
Honey Badgers?
No,
Slytherin?
Slytherin. So they have backgrounds on TikTok that you could pick for each of the houses, right?
Yeah.
So they keep picking Slytherin, right? And then they put this song on, and I can't remember the name of the stupid ass song, but you've heard it,
Okay.
all right? And it's just people just bopping to this song, and they're like, "Yeah, you know," he's like, "You know what's going down in Slytherin common room," and then other people jumped on the trend, but for their houses, he
I
goes,
feel like
he's
today-
like this guy dressed as a like Gryffindor, and he's in his room. He's like, "You're getting your homework ready," and then all you just hear is this beat come from the Slytherin. Like, what's going on over here? And it's just the music going on in the background. So then all the houses do that, right? Like
Yeah.
they all know that they're the ones partying. So then all these content creators on TikTok are like, how do they get into that Slytherin common room?
All right.
It's like, obviously Ravenclaw, they have the best potions. So they're bringing the liquor, the potions, bro. I'm laughing, dying, right? They've all come to an agreement on TikTok on fucking house party, Harry Potter,
Right.
common room, whatever, TikTok, right? He goes, everybody's invited except for Gryffindor.
I feel like
And everybody's tripping. He's like, so when you watch the Harry Potter movies, there's 7 of them, right?
right.
It's always Gryffindor this, Gryffindor that. And they kind of just
Right.
talk down on the other 3 houses. He goes, but now that we're older and we have more perspective
Yeah.
on things, now it's like all the 3 houses come together
Right.
and they're just like, fuck Gryffindor.
Yeah.
You losers aren't fucking allowed. Even the Hufflepuff kids can come in. You know? Like the Ravenclaw kids can come in. He goes, but
Bro.
you Gryffindorks can't come in, bro. I'm like,
Gryffindorks?
yo. And the comments are just fucking fire, dude. Like, oh, it's just so good.
But I feel like Slytherin would have like the most teen moms. You know what I mean?
Probably, dude. Probably.
Definitely having the most teen moms, dude.
Oh, definitely. Remind me, I show you some videos. They're fucking
Okay.
hilarious, dude.
I just
And
feel
it's-
like I feel
it's-
like if the 2023 kids were 2023 kids, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and not fucking bullshit fantasy kids book kids,
Exactly, dude.
that'd be some fucking
Yeah.
in them houses, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, because the kids start early these days, bro. You know,
kids are wild, bro.
Hogwarts would have a fucking daycare center.
God damn, bro. God damn.
Oh, didn't your high school have a daycare?
Ours didn't. Fuck no,
Oh,
dude.
mine did. We're classy, bro.
No.
They even added it in.
I don't know if they have
for
one
it.
now,
They
but
probably do.
when I was in high school, no. You got expelled. Oh, you're pregnant? Get the fuck out.
Get out of here.
Goddamn.
Just go home. Be an adult.
Yeah, go here. Get out of here. But
Could you imagine the daycare for Hogwarts?
it's like, god damn, dude. That's funny, dude.
Oh my god.
That's funny. God damn, where's I gonna go with this?
My bad.
Oh, kind of a Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo and Xbox,
Xbox?
Xbox. Microsoft, Xbox, yeah, Nintendo and Microsoft. Let's use the parent companies.
Yeah.
Came to an agreement to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo for the next 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
10 years
Before the Activision deal even
goes through.
So Microsoft is promising something to Nintendo that they can't actually
They'll deliver. It'll be fine.
they can't deliver.
And if they don't, well, it's just another lawsuit.
That's something that they
It's
can't
fine.
deliver right now.
Right.
But it just shows it goes against Sony's point that there's that they're gonna hoard
Yeah.
Call of Duty themselves because they're doing it with Starfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Starfield's it's not. You would be a fool.
Yeah.
Microsoft would be fools. Take it off of every other platform.
Yeah, for sure.
They would be fools. I mean,
But again, we both understand you'd be a fool to take any game off of a
any platform
Let's
or
be real. I mean,
crossplay or
as good as God of War is, imagine if you were able to get God of War on PC
day one.
and Xbox day one.
What about you know?
Even
I would prefer- I would
I
prefer-
don't mean Xbox like Game Pass. I mean like it just gave them the option. Like, hey, This is our first party game. You can put it on your platform. You can't put it on Game Pass.
Right.
You can get that in 6 months. So we want a good chunk of money up front. $70 game. It would have sold fucking numbers, bro.
What if? Can I spitball ideas with you
Yeah,
here?
for sure.
Let's see. Let's say Sony. We're not gonna do exclusives anymore, but our first party titles are $60, $70, whatever, right?
$70.
$70. You gotta pay $100 on other platforms. Day one. Or more money.
I don't know about 100, bro.
I'm just saying more money, right? You can get the game on that console.
It depends on how much money.
Okay, let's say $10 more than what it is on PlayStation. So instead of $70, it's $80. Huh?
I think people would have done it.
You think people would have done it? And they would make more money?
But it's not even about making more money. It's just like
it brings people
just having them the opportunity, even if it's the same price.
What it is. I can tell you exactly what it is. Is it brings people into that ecosystem. So not only do you have to own the console, which they lose money on anyway.
Right.
It's just any exclusive period, right? Here we go. So not only do you have to own that console, which they're losing money on,
right?
You also probably have to have their online service, right? There's money there. And then they have 3 different tiers of the online service, which is more money gradually as you go up in tiers. And then they have any other future exclusives, which their first party studios are pretty solid.
Yep.
I mean, you and Rick don't like them personally, but I love Sony first party titles. There hasn't been one that I have played that I didn't enjoy. Period.
I mean, the only one I like is Spider-Man.
Period. There hasn't been a single one that I've played that I haven't enjoyed. You platinum Ghost of Tsushima. Shut the fuck up.
Is that an exclusive?
That's an exclusive. It hasn't been on PC. Hasn't been anywhere else but PlayStation. That is Sucker Punch straight to Sony.
Yeah, but doesn't Sucker Punch make other games
Nope.
for other systems?
Nope.
Really? What other game did they make?
Infamous.
I never played Infamous.
So no.
Are you sure? Because Infamous was
I'm 100% positive.
I feel like Infamous was on Xbox, bro.
It wasn't. Infamous, I don't think it was.
Google it. Because I really feel like I was on Xbox.
Sucker Punch.
But again, I never played it, so I don't really care.
No, not the fucking movie, you
stupid
dick mouth. Productions. Sucker Punch Productions. Wikipedia. Let's see here. It might have been. The first game might have been. It might have been. Sly Cooper.
Who?
Sly Cooper.
What is that?
The
little raccoon?
Yeah. That one was only on PlayStation.
That's a first party? From who? Sucker Punch?
It wasn't first party, but it was only on PlayStation. It was a PS3, PS Vita, whatnot. Infamous. I don't know if Infamous was or not. Let me look that up.
Sly Cooper. Motherfucker trying to bring in Sly Cooper.
PlayStation 3 only. Infamous. PlayStation, yeah. Ghost of Tsushima. They did Sly Cooper's 1, 2, and 3. Infamous 1, 2, and then 2 other subsequent ones: Festival of Blood and Second Son, and First Light, and then Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Tsushima Legends. All PlayStation titles. They didn't become a PlayStation entity until like 2020 or 2019. I can't remember.
Which started with Ghost of
Tsushima, right?
Okay.
But so Sly Cooper, which is fucking phenomenal. Infamous, also pretty good. Not that great, but Ghost of Tsushima top tier. So like, I know you don't like all of them. You like some of them. God of War.
Some of what?
Ghost of Tsushima. Sony first party titles. What I'm saying is if they were to like put these games here, just Sucker Punch, because they don't have that many IPs, Sly Cooper, Infamous, and Ghost of Tsushima, day one on Xbox at a $10 premium. I mean, what's this? But like I said, they get you on the PlayStation Plus. They get you on the hardware. They get you on the controllers and the holy shit new controller, the DualSense Edge, which I haven't purchased yet either because I can't find them anywhere. They get you on all that stuff. So like they're trying to. I get why they're doing it, but they do have the chance, especially nowadays, where the PS5 and the Xbox are just so comparable in hardware.
Yeah.
Like compatible, like they're basically essentially the same hardware that like you can like just copy and paste over except it's on Xbox.
Right. I just again, it just makes no sense. Like I mean, we're gonna talk about a game. Let's talk about God of War, right?
Okay. Santa Monica Studios.
Like, why? Why wouldn't you put it on Xbox and just say, hey, you can sell this game for us. You're selling it for us because it's from our in-house studio,
Right.
from Santa Monica Studios.
Right.
You can't put it on Game Pass
Okay.
day one,
I'm fine.
and it's a $70 game.
Right.
Like,
So
if you're Sony, like, why wouldn't you just do that? Like, do they believe that there's that much prestige in this game to saying, oh, hey, we have fucking God of War. You can only get God of War here. Like,
the problem with Xbox is the
fucking dumb.
market share for Xbox is so low compared to PS5.
right? I get
so
that.
low.
So is that what it is? That they think they're just better?
Yeah.
See, and it's that thinking that I'm okay with fucking Blizzard Activision.
And going to Microsoft.
Yeah, totally fine with it.
I'm looking up the market share right now, actually. Yeah, no, PS5 is like 80% higher than Xbox market share. In general, across the world, across the board, hands down. Period.
What do you mean by market share?
Meaning there's more PlayStation 5 consoles in people's houses
Oh,
than there
well,
are
no
Xbox
shit,
consoles.
guy.
By 80%.
Yes, I could have told you that. Yes, obviously.
Right.
But that shouldn't be the determining factor. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna put like. It just again makes no fucking sense. There's what, 12 million Xboxes out there?
Maybe.
10 million. Let's say 10.
Okay, 10.
There's got to be 10 million, right?
Right.
Even if half those people buy your game, right? 5 million people just bought your game. You got $60-$70 a pop. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good chunk of money. That it's just extra money. I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. It's
Right.
extra money.
No, it is.
It just makes no sense, dude. Like, I literally just want to ask these Sony execs, like, why, like, what is the reasoning for exclusives nowadays?
Nowadays, there isn't any.
No, there is, which is why they're doing it, but they don't tell us.
Other than,
and I just want you to know that
console and their live service.
It's not gonna make them buy it. It's just nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, God of War's coming out, gotta buy a PS5." Like, no, dude. Like, nobody's doing
Isn't that what you did?
I didn't.
I
waited.
I know.
I waited until there was like
Until
multiple
God
games.
of War
like,
came
it
out.
just no, I waited for multiple games.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
It just makes no sense. Like, there's got to be. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely people that are out there to do that. I'm sure.
Right.
But it just makes no sense, man.
I get where you're coming from, man. And to be honest, I don't see why either. But they do it, and that's why I have all three consoles sitting right there, right now. I haven't turned on my Switch in months.
All right.
I haven't actually turned on my Xbox or PlayStation. I haven't even downloaded the new PlayStation Plus games for this month. I haven't even turned it on this month at all. Period. I've been on Hogwarts nonstop. I got to turn it on tomorrow before the transfer's over. But I need my free games, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why they still have exclusives or whatever. But I told you what my New Year's resolution was for this year, and that was to only get console exclusives on the console. Right.
So you're gonna get all of 3 games?
Sure. Depends on what the console exclusives are. So like God of War is one of them.
Right, but you already have it, so you can't include that one this year.
I know. I'm just talking about like games like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, from that, what you just said, this year, 2023, you're only gonna buy console exclusive games that are on that console.
For that console,
right?
yeah, correct.
Right. So what console exclusives coming out this year for PlayStation?
Final Fantasy 16. So far.
One.
So far.
That's what I'm saying. There's only a handful of console exclusives to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes no sense why they keep doing it. Just like for Xbox, Starfield.
Right.
Like, you're gonna get Starfield on Xbox.
Well, time out. Let me backtrack here.
And don't bring up no bullshit ass VR game either, bro, because I know you ain't gonna play that shit.
That's all VR.
Exactly, dude.
Final Fantasy 7, the Chapter 2, that comes out this year.
Okay.
Marvel Spider-Man 2, and
That's
Final
this
Fantasy
year?
16. Yeah.
When does Marvel Spider-Man come out?
August. September, somewhere around there. October, probably.
Oh, no actual street date?
No, street date.
Man,
but
why was I
it's-
thinking it was still a year away?
No. Wolverine is
A year, okay, that's what it is.
Wolverine's some time away.
Ah,
Spider-Man's
damn,
this year.
dude. Oh,
So
man.
if I get 3 games this year, Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man, and
Final Fantasy 7.
and Final
Chapter
Fantasy
2.
7
That's
Chapter
3
2. Yeah.
so far.
If I get 3.
That's good. That's good.
Those are good, solid. That's well enough to own a PlayStation 5 for to play those games. Day one for me. Period.
Final Fantasy and Spider-Man alone.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Yes.
They had Forspoken listed on that list for like
it came out
console
this year.
exclusive. It came out this year. Didn't buy it though. It also came out on PC though at the same time. But I wasn't getting it.
Nobody.
I wasn't getting it on day one anyway.
Nobody should be playing that game.
And yeah. So those are that's it. Like so the PlayStation 5 exclusives, a lot of them are VR. They all came out this past week. But the Burning Shores DLC for Horizon Forbidden West, I'll pick up. Final Fantasy 16, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and Silent Hill 2 Remake, Death Stranding 2, Wolverine. Those things I'll pick up on
eventually
PlayStation 5,
next year,
for sure. Like those are all the ones that I'll pick up. But like that's all I'm buying for PlayStation, period. Plus all the stuff that comes out on PS Plus
and all DLCs.
Yeah, I'll be picking those things up for sure. But I get why they have it, but I feel like it's not needed.
It's not needed.
But also I think next generation. Let's just think 6 years down the road here.
On the PlayStation 7?
2029, 2030. I don't think that we're gonna have consoles as we know them anymore. I just
implants?
Huh? No, I just don't think they're gonna be like that anymore.
Well, Sony filed a patent for PlayStation 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So,
I don't know, man.
There's that.
Well,
so Sony's in it for the long haul.
I don't know, man. I just don't think they're gonna be like that. I think they're gonna be more like that. I brought it up with Rick many, many times throughout the podcast years, is that you're gonna buy access for OS that you can just log into on your PC, right?
Yep.
And then that you'll be able to log in, put your download code on that service, like another Steam or Origin or Epic Games,
a launcher or whatever,
launcher, and then you're just gonna be able to play those games on there. It makes no sense for them to waste their money in R&D and development on that when they can just publish games for that. You know what I'm saying? When they could just publish games on PC and save all the money that they're wasting on R&D for these consoles and just put them into that and just make all the money there. You can, hey, I'm already paying $60 a year for service, right?
Yeah.
To get online with these consoles. I'll pay $60 to have a launcher on my computer that allows me to play the games that I want to play on my computer.
Yeah.
Period. I brought it up many times.
And I could see the industry probably doing that eventually.
It just makes more sense. The PC is basically a more jacked up version.
Yeah.
Like fucking on steroids plus a couple extra than what that is.
Yeah.
Period. Like they're the exact same thing. But this one I can update every year and I got to wait for them to do it.
Yeah.
Every 10 years. Why would they waste their money on that? That's millions of dollars. There's no need for that anymore. There's no new architecture in either one of those consoles up there.
Right.
No new architecture. There's no PlayStation 3 9-core cell processor or whatever. NVIDIA's doing all the work for you.
Yeah.
NVIDIA and AMD are doing all the work for you already. Let them do the work. You put out your fucking software. Let us play the game. Like instead of it being de novo, it's now the PlayStation DRM or it's now the Xbox DRM. And then
Microsoft.
Which we already have the Xbox software on PC.
Yep.
It already exists. It's already there. So I don't think we're gonna have consoles next generation. To be honest with you.
They're still gonna make consoles.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna make a digital dongle that's gonna be internet streamed, and they're all gonna be like Stadias, but a better, more flushed out version of the Stadia. I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little HDMI port you plug in with a Ethernet cable. You just play games online and if not, you have your PC for it. I think that's where we're going.
Okay.
I honestly think that's where we're going. What do you think? Think I'm wrong? You tell me, please.
No, I mean I could definitely see it doing that. I mean, it would make sense to just have some sort of hardware component that plugs directly into a PC, but I feel like that could already be done.
Yeah, you pay $150 for a little dongle that you USB.
and honestly, it doesn't. You don't even need that.
Nah.
If everything's just gonna go to PC, just make it for the PC. You know what I'm saying?
I think, like I said, I think they're just wasting their money. They lose money. That's why they raise the price on these fucking things.
Right, but I'm pretty sure they made money.
Did they?
But once they start selling games and peripherals, I mean, how many controllers you buy extra, homie?
I got 3 PS5 controllers.
Exactly.
I've got so many Xbox controllers. It's not even
exactly.
funny.
Like,
but
they make up for it based on the games and the peripherals.
The difference between Xbox and PlayStation is that the last generation controllers still work on the new generation hardware.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like these only work on PS5. You can't play them on PS4.
And that's where they make their money.
Yeah.
Making it up on other shit.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about PlayStation and Sony, let's talk about the Evo 2023 lineup. Since Sony now owns Evo.
They own it, dog. Which is why there's that big old money pot now.
So what do you think about why don't you tell me what the Evo 2023 lineup is?
All right, so Evo 2023 lineup was announced. The games are, for the first time, Street Fighter 6 will be there.
And this takes place in August, right?
August, yes.
Okay, so Street Fighter 6 comes out in June. People have 2 months.
2 months.
To figure it the fuck out. And I think this is going to be
start playing.
I think this is going to be the best tournament for Street Fighter 6 where everybody's fresh.
Stupid.
It's going to be stupid fun, right?
It's going to be at least 10,000 people in this tournament alone.
Great.
Just for Street Fighter 6.
Nice.
So there's Street Fighter 6.
Uh-huh.
Tekken 7 was announced.
Right.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Right.
Aftermath.
It's going to be the last year for 11, right?
Most likely.
Okay.
Probably the last year for Tekken 7 too.
True.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Right.
I probably should have wrote all these
Dragon
down.
Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z was there.
You got the King of Fighters 15.
King of Fighters 15. Melty Blood, which was a big surprise, but people who play Melty Blood enjoy the shit out of Melty Blood. It's fun as hell. When I was playing it with Rick and them, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I have it on PlayStation.
Right.
And of course, this year they announced what they're going to start doing yearly.
You're missing one.
I'm on 8 now. There's only 8, homie.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom.
No, that's
3.
what I was getting to.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, because it's a retro, what they call a retro game now.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
my bad.
I'm saying because this is the first time they're doing it.
Okay.
Is every year they're going to pick a retro fighter game.
Okay. And
put that onto the main stage.
Nice.
So this year they started with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Right, MVC3.
MVC3. This year, all the games that are on the main stage have a minimum prize pool of 25,000.
Nice.
So somebody's going to be playing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3
for 25 G's,
and you get a cut of the 25,000.
A
cut of it. Yeah.
Okay. So first place probably gets like 10.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
which is a lot for an old game.
5.
And it's a lot for games like Melty Blood. Like, holy hell. But also, that's just the Evo announcement. That was the lineup. They changed the format a little bit. Last year, thanks to Strive and thanks to Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball, the tournament ran long on both Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
Like, it was midnight here, and they were still doing the fucking Guilty Gear tournament. So what they did was they adjusted, instead of doing top 8, it's going to be now top 6.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and it's purely for time restraint reasons.
And I'm perfectly fine with them going faster, because I feel like some of these
especially
tournaments are
for those
super long.
Yep.
And then they got super long startups in between each game, which takes like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yep.
I get it. I'm fine with it.
And the thing is that you got to think, they're in Vegas at the Mandalay Bay. When they wrote run over time allotted, like, and they run into the next day,
Oh, it
they
costs
have to
them
pay,
the
and it's
whole
like
day.
10 grand
Yeah.
a day. So they're like not trying to fucking go over.
Yeah.
They're not trying to.
I don't blame them, because then it cuts into people's prize pools.
Exactly. But that's the lineup. That's top 8. That's the only real big rule change for Evo.
The prize money's gone up.
The prize money is just there, minimum 25K. There's other ways, like the more people that enter, that money gets put into the prize pool. Everything. Right. Sunday was the Capcom Cup 9 Pro Tour, the final, and after that, they made an announcement for Capcom Cup 10 this year, which will start with Street Fighter 6.
Right, of course.
So it starts in June somewhere. They announced a prize pool for Capcom Cup 10. It is a $2 million prize pool.
Whoa.
So first place gets $1 million. I'm
going to start playing Street Fighter 6.
You talk about a record. Like, ain't a fighting game out there that's ever had this much money go to first place. $1 million. If they didn't make this announcement, I would have bet money the first person or first company to do this would have been Riot Games.
Oh,
Project
okay.
L.
Yeah, okay. Now,
because they got prize pools and they got fucking ton of money.
Now Riot's got to up that. They're going to be like, oh, 5 million is the...
God damn. Probably. I don't know how they're
going
to do it.
5 million on the first.
Yeah. I expect a Riot Games announcement at Evo. Maybe even E3 this year.
Really?
I expect... Not like when the game comes out, but just like more info on the game.
Right. I just don't believe that for a second.
They've already said they want something in the summer. They have an announcement in the summer, I believe.
I get that, but I don't think it's going to come from Evo and or E3. I just don't feel like it might maybe E3, but not Evo.
Yeah, I feel like it's more E3 than anything, to be honest. But if they really want to cement themselves amongst the fighting game community, they'd make a character announcement or something at Evo.
Character showcase would be nice, or just how the game plays or looks.
Yeah, I mean we know how the game looks, how it plays to an extent, but at this point you're just making new characters.
Full on match, maybe. We haven't seen one of those, right?
Maybe, but again, we have the game mechanics. The last video they came out with gave us the game mechanics. Right, it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's Evo in a nutshell for this year. So it's gonna be pretty hype.
Nice.
Again, I wouldn't mind going to an Evo because it's not just a tournament. Like there's Artist Alley, there's vendors. You're in Vegas, so when you get tired of looking at people play fighting games, just hit the strip. It's Vegas, you know.
You want to go this year?
Like I wouldn't mind going.
You want to go?
Probably not this year.
Let's go.
Nah, not this year. Next year.
It's on me. Let's go.
Next year, bro. Relax.
Let's go. I'm buying. Let's go.
Shut the fuck up. No, but speaking of more fighting games, let's just run through all the fighting game shit. Tekken 8, which is not going to come out this year. I'm putting money on that. Mainly because they're still slow rolling characters.
Yeah,
like
there's
only like 7 characters announced for this game. Even if they go with like a minimum of 16 to 18,
right? They're a little.
You're not even halfway there.
You're a little behind.
Oh man, but they announced Kazuya, which
of course,
let's be real, we knew Kazuya was going to be in the game.
Right.
He looks badass. He does look badass. He's more in touch with his devil side. Again, the game looks stupid polished for what it is, you know. And who knows that the game might be farther along than people expect, but they're slow rolling these character announcements. Man.
I don't think they would drop it this year. I think it's going to be a February, March next year.
Sure. I would think so. I would think February, March.
Early Q1 next year for sure is what my money would be on.
Bro, this trailer came out at like 1:30 in the morning because they released it in Japan. Time? Yeah, at the tournament. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Like, here's Kazuya. Like, wait, what? Okay.
Waking up like,
shit, like, oh, what's going on here? Like, but yeah. So that was announced. Mortal Kombat 12 was announced. No date. We just know it's coming out this year. They probably wanted it to be E3 to make the actual announcement.
It was like a shareholder call or some shit like that, right?
She got leaked.
Well, we got Mortal Kombat 12 coming out this year, and everybody's like, "Wait, what?
What? Yeah.
What'd you say?"
And it's funny because Ed Boon's really good about keeping shit under locked.
Like but
somebody dropped the ball.
Shareholders are shareholders, bro.
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
They're
stupid.
But the thing is, I think those right now are still public.
Yeah.
Or all you have to do is own a share,
That's true. That's true.
and you're just in there. But then
Um,
somebody brought it up.
But again, it's a Warner Brother thing, so I could definitely see them saying, "Hey, this is
Coming.
it's coming," because people are freaking out. Like Warner Brothers losing a lot of money, dude. Like a lot of money.
Exhibit A, Hogwarts Legacy, bitch. 12 million copies sold.
That's a good thing on their part.
Cause let's be real, fucking
Yeah,
Gotham Knights
like
and
that,
Suicide Squad don't look so fucking hot, bro.
bro. They
I'll bring that
showed
up. I'll bring that up in the Sony State of Play.
the Suicide Squad. Somebody said it best. It looks like a life service hell, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. Anyway, so that's announced. That's coming out this year. Obviously, Multiverses dropped off big. And again, that's Warner Brother. Like, they're just dropping the ball over there,
They're
man.
not
Like,
putting out any fucking content.
you got
It's a
fucking
problem.
all these IPs and you're just not going to capitalize on it. Whatever, dude.
Right.
Like, the biggest thing Multiverse could do is just slam in Harry Potter in that Multiverses real quick, bro. You know
Real
what I'm saying?
quick. 12
Real
million
quick.
copies
Just-
sold.
Yeah. Or have it to where have it connected to Hogwarts Legacy somehow. Like,
That would have been perfect for them.
you know, like it makes no sense why they didn't do it that way. Like, whatever. So again, sticking to fighting game news, we also got the last 3 characters for Street Fighter 6 trailer reveal.
What did they come out on?
Do what?
Was it announced during the Capcom Pro Tour or?
No, during the Capcom Pro Tour, they said they only had one announcement, and that was going to be the announcement of the next Pro Tour.
Oh, okay.
But we already knew that. And
So-
they had to get ahead of that because they knew the State of Play was around the corner, and they already committed to the information coming out for the State of Play.
So the characters showed on State of Play?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were the 3 characters that
The
showed
3
off?
characters were Zangief, Lily, new character, and Cammy White.
Ooh, Bay?
Everybody's Bay.
You mean Bay? Got it.
So that's all 18 characters revealed.
Mm.
Trailers shown on them.
Who's your main?
The 3 characters I'm most excited for are now Zangief.
Now Zangief.
It's Ken, Zangief, and Marissa,
Marissa.
the big old Greek
Yeah, I got you.
brawler looking chick. Yeah. We do know Rashid and Ed got leaked from some
Word.
concept art as DLC characters,
Right.
but it's gonna be a while before we see those guys.
For me personally, it would be Cammy,
Yeah.
Ryu, and I kind of want to try out Lily now, dude. Just
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I kind of want to fuck with Lily.
Okay.
I
I
don't
like
wanna-
JP, the old man with the cane.
JP looks
He
dope.
looks cool as fuck, dude.
But me, you know me. I'm gonna be playing on the modern controls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be playing on the modern controls for a while.
Hey, whatever gets you there, bro.
Whatever gets you there. I'm in, dude. I'm
Whatever,
full in.
whatever makes you have more fun with it.
I'm full in on this one just because of the modern control scheme
And this game, Tekken, Street Fighter 6 is
Heretic.
not an exclusive.
Right.
It's on all the systems.
Smart.
It seems already that it has way more content at launch
Yeah.
than
got the-
Street Fighter 5.
You got the thing where you're like doing the mini games and you're walking around.
Yeah, you have like
you got
the little world tour
yeah,
thing that's in the
world
game.
Tour. You can make
You
your
got
own
the
custom-
player hub
Right.
where you can create your own characters, and then you can use that character to walk around in the world, the single player mode.
Right.
And then you have the online mode. But then you have 18 very distinct characters.
Right.
Because even if you look at the 2 Shoto characters, like Ken and Ryu, they play 2 different ways.
Right.
Whereas in Street Fighter 5, when you had Ken, Ryu, eventually we got Akuma,
And Dan.
and then we got Dan, and we got Sakura. Like, they all play, well, maybe not Sakura. Even Dan, to a point, was kind of getting his own identity. But at that point, they had came late into the game. And
Right.
so now the shift happened. They got Ono out of there, and the new guys come in, the kids, and they're kind of running the show now. So when you look at this game, it's like every character is just different.
Can
and
I
it
add a
feels
4th
good.
character to that? The last character to come out for 5, which they transferred over to 6.
Oh, Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
He kind of tickles my fancy just
Okay.
a tiny bit. But I haven't played Luke at all in 5.
Oh, you should definitely play him in 5. He's fucking busted.
He's busted?
Yeah, there's a reason why he won Capcom Cup 9.
Oh,
It
okay.
had nothing to do with the player. I like Minna as a player. He won a couple years ago with Birdie, and I love Birdie. Birdie was my main for a minute.
Right. I remember that.
But he picked Luke because Luke was busted, and he won off the back of Luke.
Kinda
Not
like-
because he's
kinda
the
like-
better player.
Kind of like MK Leo winning off the back of Joker.
Exactly. Exactly. And and again, I'm not taking anything away from Minna. He won.
Or MK.
He's the first person that's won 2 Capcom World Cups.
Oh, so he's the GOAT?
No, for one game.
Oh.
They just recently started.
I get what you're saying.
Again, I can probably see somebody 2-time winning Street Fighter 6, depending on how it goes. You know?
I get you.
But
yeah, man, these new characters, the new game, the new mode.
Yeah.
I feel like it is like you
just
said, it's launching way more fleshed out.
Yeah,
and
like
and
it's gonna sell
ready to go.
so many. Like I'll even say it's probably gonna do 10. Like it took forever to hit 2 million.
I'm gonna stop you right
No,
there.
I'm saying it took them like a year to do 2 million units. I'm gonna say they're gonna hit like 5 million in a month.
No.
No?
5 million in a year.
A year? No, I
A
don't think it's
year.
gonna take them a year.
1
bro.
year, maybe if they're lucky, they hit 5 million copies sold.
I don't think
You
so.
want to put a
'cause
wager
no,
right now?
I'm not wagering money on this.
No, not money.
I'm putting any kind of wager on this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. I'm just saying. Let's make it
this-
interesting for the podcast fans out there.
They don't care. They don't care. I'm just saying. I can see this game pushing like 5 million
5 million in a year.
units sold
In a year,
in a year. A year is easy, to be honest. Maybe a year.
bro. 5
Because
million
again,
in a
it's
year
way
is-
more appealing.
5 million
than-
in a year is tough.
It's the IP, bro.
It's
the IP.
tough, bro.
I don't know.
I don't think you really.
All right, let's-
It took.
I'll
It
say
took Elden
did-
Ring.
it's-
12.
That's Elden Ring, bro. Like you got to pick a better one than that, dude.
It took God of War took
Again,
4
that's
months, and that's a popular IP.
popular, but it's not
Popular.
on every system.
It's not. Very
Yeah.
popular IP. It took it.
That's
4
on a
months
system
to
that's
sell 8
only
million copies.
sold 20 million copies.
8 million.
So it
copies.
has a ceiling. That again, that's what I'm getting to. Like, don't make your shit exclusive, you fucking idiots. Like it's just that simple. Like you have a ceiling. All right, let's put it this way. I say less than a year for them to do 5 million.
No, whole year. If not more than that.
So you're saying from June 2nd to June 2nd of 2020.
5 million. They'll be announcing 5 to 8 million copies sold June 2nd.
I'm gonna say they're gonna hit 5 million before
Okay.
June 2nd
What
of
are we
next year.
putting on this?
Nothing.
It'd
I'm
be
just
something
saying.
dinner. It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, well, all right, fucking dinner, dude.
Dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner. Let's shake on
Dinner.
it right now on camera. That's not a fucking shake. Give me your right hand, dude.
Just
Yeah,
give me.
Yeah, where am I supposed to kiss
God
your
damn.
fucking?
Yeah, kiss my hand, bitch. All right.
All right, dinner. 5
All right,
million.
dinner.
I say 5 million.
I'm
the
buying like
first
10
year.
copies.
You say within a year.
I'm gonna buy 10 copies.
He's like, I'm gonna buy all the copies.
I'm gonna buy all the copies. But I really think that this game's gonna do fucking stupid.
I think it'll
numbers.
do well. I don't think it's gonna do 5 million in the first.
It's gonna do
within
stupid
the
ass
first year.
numbers, bro. Because this game looks mad, fucking good. And
I
I'm definitely
agree.
gonna be pushing. it.
And I agree with you. I just
man,
don't.
I'm gonna. And you better fucking buy it and play
I'm
it.
gonna buy it.
You better.
And
And
if
for all my friends listening, all 3 of you, y'all better buy this
this
fucking game.
motherfucker always doubts the podcast and how well it does.
No, I'm not saying. I just say I don't know who all
All
my
3
friends
people
listen.
that are listening.
I'm pretty sure like
So many people.
Travis.
listening.
No, I'm saying of our friends.
Okay.
Like I know Travis listens.
right.
Like I know for sure Morris doesn't listen.
Right.
Copeland doesn't listen.
Ian listens.
Ian listens, I'm sure.
Rick listens.
Yeah, Rick listens. But I'm saying like the friends that like look at the D&D group. Guarantee you none of them listen.
Only when I post the highlights in the chat.
Right.
Right,
Like
yeah,
Victor will watch the highlights and shit, right? So we need to highlight this.
Okay.
June 2nd,
One.
2023.
Okay.
I'm going to need all my friends to go out and purchase a copy on whatever system you fancy,
Mm-hmm.
whatever console you want to play on. I need you to buy a copy of Street Fighter 6. Okay?
I got the time marked here, and I'll post it as a highlight just
There
so
we
we can
go.
have it on there.
Good.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on. I don't want to move on. Since we're talking
FGC.
FGC,
Okay.
no, that's it. That's all I have for FGC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we hit on the.
Let's talk about the Sony State of Play since we're on Sony.
Okay.
You want to talk Sony State of Play?
Sure. I didn't watch
Right.
it.
They announced a bunch of. I didn't watch it either. A bunch of what you call it, VR games, because that's the PSVR 2 just came out this week. I wasn't gonna spend $600 on it.
Nobody should.
I'm gonna tell you this. I won't
games
buy
aren't
it.
good.
I won't buy it until they hack it so I can use it on my PC, because it is technically the best headset for the money. This is a great headset. No problem with it whatsoever. It's a great headset.
You want them to illegally hack it?
Not illegally, just use it for different purposes. They showed off a couple of VR games here and there.
Yeah.
Before Your Eyes, Green Hell, Synapse, shit like that, right? Stuff that I'm not interested in.
Right.
No big deal.
But what did they announce that you are interested in VR?
Destiny 2 Lightfall trailer. We talked about it earlier.
I'm saying for VR.
Oh, for VR. I'm not excited for anything VR.
They didn't announce anything that caught your fancy?
Not really, no. Okay.
That's where I literally thought you were going with this.
No. Well,
Like,
they got Resident Evil 4 remake. That's gonna get a VR. Resident Evil Village gets a VR update.
Okay.
All of, those things excite me, but the games that they announced during this State of Play didn't.
No. Okay.
They didn't really do it for me, which is fine.
All right. Cool.
And to be honest, I'm like the hugest VR fan in general. Like, I
Yeah.
have a VR headset. It's good for certain things, certain games that are made well.
It's good for rhythm games.
That and Half-Life Alyx, because holy shit, Half-Life Alyx is a great game.
Okay.
Then they showed off the Destiny 2 Lightfall expansion trailer, which comes out on the 28th.
2 days, baby.
We're both talking about it. I kind of want to hop back in, dude. Like, I kind of want to dip my toe back. But do I want to spend $100 to dip my toe back in?
I mean, what's $100, bro?
Nothing. $100 for a whole year's worth of content.
Oh, yeah.
But there's so many things, dude. There's Final Fantasy 16. There's Wild Hearts. There's Ishin. There's
Atomic Heart.
Well,
there's Starfield. There's Street Fighter. There's
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man, bro. Exactly.
That's
There's
my
a
problem,
lot,
bro.
Man. There's a fucking lot of
That's
games
my
this
problem,
year, man.
dude.
God damn.
Then they showed off an indie gem. They Tachia or Chia?
T'Challa.
Chaya?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Chaya.
What was it about?
It's out March 21st. Blood and gore, violence, crude humor. Blah,
Goddamn
blah, blah.
video. Show me this video.
I paused it by accident.
All right. Pull that
It's
shit
an
up,
adventure
Jamie.
trailer. You want me to make it bigger?
Yeah.
It looks like Hogwarts
You know,
already.
I got some old eyes.
Got old eyes.
It's called Chaya.
Chaya. Tchia.
T'Chaya. Is
Chaya.
it T silent?
The art style is really nice though. The art style looks dope.
Looks like
It looks like what was that Pixar game that came out recently? Like a year ago?
Yeah, but what do they call that art style? Like the art style is like Fortnite?
I wouldn't call that I would say
No,
Pixar. That looks like Pixar to me.
That's yeah, no, that's like
It looks fucking dope.
a toned down version. I damn.
It looks really nice though, right?
But what's the basis of it?
Anyway,
It reminds me of Moana from Disney.
Yeah.
You know
Once
what I'm saying?
again, Pixar movie.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
You explore a world inspired by New Caledonia art style and mechanics. Generally represents a pleasant experience. It launches day one on PS Plus Extra and Premium on March 21st.
Ooh, I have premium.
Do you?
I think I do.
Anyway,
Premium's not the expensive one, is it?
it's the second tier, not the $60 tier, but the $100 tier, I believe.
I might have that one.
All right. Next was Humanity. These games didn't interest me. I saw the trailers on most of these.
Hey, I'm with you, bro.
I'm just reading them out.
You did way more research on this State of Play than I did.
Then they showed off Goodbye Volcano High.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's a Dino Teen drama machine.
I remember that from last year.
Yeah,
they've already showed that. Yeah,
they've showed it before. Yeah,
yeah.
That one comes out June.
Whack, dude. Yeah,
comes out June 15th.
Holy shit! Oh man, it's gonna cut into my Street Fighter 2 time.
They showed off Ultimate Ninja Storm. I'm sorry, Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. I've never seen Naruto. Period. So.
Oh wow. You should watch Naruto, dude.
You're gonna have 124 ninjas from the past that you can play as.
Only 100? There's way more than that, bro.
Is there?
Yeah.
The surprise thing for me, which I'm excited for, which I already own, is Baldur's Gate 3. I own it in early access. Thank you to Copeland for buying me that game.
Thank you, Copeland.
But it's coming out on PlayStation 5 with the date, which is August 31st for PlayStation and PC, with Xbox to come at a later date.
Oh, there's also Diablo that comes out this year.
Right. Diablo's, but it's not an exclusive.
It's not, but I'm saying that's another game that's on the fucking books that we are never going to get to.
Destiny.
God damn.
And as part of Baldur's Gate 3, J.K. Simmons is voice acting one of the antagonists.
Omni-Man?
Yes, Omni-Man. So I'm excited for that for sure.
Think, Mark. Think.
Your fucking brain. They showed off Wayfinder, the action co-op game. That one got showed off for a February 28th release date.
2 days?
Upcoming. Yeah, 2 days.
Nice.
Street Fighter 6. They showed off the 3 characters that you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Then they showed off a second trailer for Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Okay.
Which means it's getting closer and closer to release date on that. That's another one that I'm going to be picking up day one.
You're going to be picking up, got it.
So Morris. And they're going to have a demo coming out shortly for that one as well. And then the last thing that they brought up in the state of play was the Suicide Squad.
Oh my god!
Which I don't know how to describe this, man.
The Suicide Squad reminds me of Marvel Avengers. Like I feel like it's going down the same path as Marvel Avengers.
I feel like this one was more open, but I felt like you're gonna be doing the same moves over and over and over again, and it's just gonna get kind of boring and stagnant. And it looks like you're gonna have to pick up new armor and things, and it didn't look appealing to me. My friends were like, "Oh, we should all pick this up and play it together." I was like, "Hold on, there, fam.
Yeah,
hold on, there,
relax,
buddy.
Guy, relax."
I don't think so, Tim. It looked cool, but it didn't at the same time.
Exactly.
If that makes any sense. Like it looked like a good concept that if they fleshed out completely would be awesome to play with friends.
A better IP.
Also they got Mako in there. They got Harley Quinn, Deadshot. Who was the last one? The hobo looking dude with the shotgun.
Captain Cold or Boomerang or whoever the fuck.
I think it was Boomerang.
It's Boomerang. Yeah, it's one of those. Like it's just a bunch of fucking D-list fucking villains, essentially, dude.
True. Anti-heroes, whatever.
They're not anti-heroes. They're fucking villains. They're trying to make anti-heroes.
I mean, Venom, anti-hero, right? Right?
Now he is, yes. But again, that works successfully.
The lethal protector. But yeah, so like like most of that state of play, I was not excited or thrilled by.
And you knew it wasn't going to be good because they didn't make an announcement of the announcement.
They also didn't say that one of the things that they also said was Spider-Man's not going to be a part of this state of play.
Oh, see, that's the other thing they need to stop doing. Don't tell us what you're not going to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, lie to us. But like, oh, we might. No, don't lie to us. That's just going to be more backlash. But because it's like, okay, I'm excited for a state of play. Right?
Right.
Oh, but there's no Spider-Man. Like, now I'm just not going to watch. I'll just catch the recap.
The problem with
don't tell me what you're not going to have,
The
bro.
problem with this one is minus the VR stuff that they showed off, nothing was first party. Aside from the VR stuff.
We've already established there's only 5 first party things.
Right. They didn't show off Final Fantasy 16. They didn't show off Marvel Spider-Man. They didn't show off any of the Horizon, not the what's it called? The Burning Shores DLC.
Right.
They didn't show off any of that stuff.
They already did the Burning Shores.
But the thing is like all these games are coming to different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't anything special. And that was my problem. It was like, oh, Lightfall's on everything. You know? Street Fighter 6 is on everything.
Again.
You know what I mean?
They only have
Suicide Squad's on everything. Like it didn't make sense to me like why they did the state of play to begin with. Like
but they've always done state of plays without having first party shit in it.
They did have first party, but it was all VR.
VR shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. And I was just like, it didn't really, it did nothing for me. Basically, it's like,
Yeah, hey,
come on,
not
show
every
me.
state of play is good, bro.
I get that. I get
Not
that.
every state of play is gonna be good.
But like, I was just kind of bummed. It's like, okay, show me something
yeah.
for these first party titles that you got coming out that justifies my purchase in your console. You know what I mean?
You're
But
gonna
they just
you're
didn't
gonna
really.
buy Suicide Squad.
No,
And you're gonna fucking enjoy it.
nope. I'm not gonna. What else you got, Papa?
Ba-da-bum. The only thing I have left is Pokemon Go news.
Oh, mobile games? We're talking about mobile games on
We're
this
talking about
podcast
goddamn
now?
mobile games.
Oh, okay.
Says the guy that was talking Marvel Snap earlier.
Sorry.
Relax, guy.
Marvel Snap is also on PC though. Thanks.
So is Pokemon Go. You cannot
So
have
is
it on
Genshin
PC.
Impact though. Genshin Impact might be a mobile game, but it's on all consoles.
Yeah.
And PC.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, but you can't get Pokemon Go on PC.
You can?
You can't.
Oh no.
Can't.
No, I knew that.
They don't allow it.
Fine.
Yeah.
I would hack that shit day one.
Oh, I would have too. Here's all 6 Mewtwo's, bitch. Good luck. Anyway, so in the game, there's an event exclusive within the game.
Uh-huh.
You go to the park, you buy this $30 pass.
At the park?
In the game.
Oh, okay.
So when you arrive at the park, you get all these extra gym access. At the Pokestops, you get more access. On your screen, because you bought this event pass, certain types of Pokemon will spawn.
Okay.
And at a higher rate, they will spawn.
Okay, makes sense.
This is just how all their events are run.
What's the object of Pokemon Go? I've actually never played it.
To catch them all.
Okay, go on.
No, they give you different challenges and quests to do. You go around, catch Pokemon. You can fight, like me and you can fight each other if we want.
It's like location based?
What do you mean?
Like location, like depending on where you're at in the world?
Yeah.
Oh,
because it uses real. That's what Niantic, the company that owns the software of Pokemon Go.
Uh-huh.
They do other games also. They have a basketball game. They have Jurassic Park. But all they are a GPS software company.
Okay.
So Nintendo went to them and say, "Hey, we're going to use your software for our game because you've already mapped out so much of the world." They're like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." So that's what they do. It's just a fancy GPS locator.
Right.
It has a Pokemon Go skin to it, and you can go take over gyms. You join a faction, whatever. There's different events like this one, but usually when you're doing events in the game and you go out and play in the real world, there's no limitations because they want you to go out and explore, walk around. But usually the events are like $4 or $5, $10 if it's a Go Fest, which is like a yearly thing.
All right.
This pass was $30.
Whoa, what?
Which was a steep increase. And,
steep for a mobile game.
Yeah, and it's only for like a 12-hour block. Like if it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning, it ends at 9 p.m. your time.
And you got to pay $30 for that?
Yeah, they want you to pay $30 for this.
What do you get out of that $30 though?
That's just it. It varies depending on what the event is.
Okay.
For this event, again, you had access to a certain quest line that at the end you got like a legendary Pokemon.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It kind of, but all the events kind of do that.
Right. I get it.
But where they get the backlash from is they told people who didn't buy the $30 pass to not go to the park. They tell people not to go to a public place and play their game because you can still play the game.
Right.
Let's say I buy the pass. I pay $30. I go to Dewson Park. Right?
Right.
And then you're playing the game, but you don't buy the pass. You can still go to Dewson Park. You can still play the game. I'm playing the game. On my screen, all the Pokemons are going to pop up and all the different variable rates of the Pokemon, shinies and whatnot. They are going to pop up. They're still going to pop up some stuff on your screen. Some. You're not going to have access to the quest line, but you can still have access to different normal Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it makes no sense for them to say, "Hey, you're not allowed to go to the park that day."
Bitch, what?
Exactly. Like they're literally telling players who aren't purchasing the $30 pass to not play their game, essentially.
Also, don't go to a public place where anybody can go
or
ever.
anybody can go at any time. Yeah. So they're
Right.
getting a lot of backlash.
Go fuck
So
yourself.
much that they have like a boycott that they're going into because Pokemon Go, it does make
A lot of money.
a ton of money.
Right.
A ton of money. And it's like, why would it doesn't make any sense why you tell your player base to not play your game, essentially.
Right. And then not
So-
go to a place where other people who have similar interests are playing the exact
Yeah.
same game at the exact same time. Not go there and meet those people and like make friends, and
Exactly.
that makes zero sense.
In 0 sense whatsoever. And the thing is, they think they're smarter than the player base, but they're not.
So they're
Because they know, like, if I go and I start catching these Pokemon and you're there and you didn't buy the event pass,
then you're gonna buy the event pass.
no, I'm just going to trade you Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Exactly.
Oh, that's smart.
There you go. Because
That's
the player base
smart.
is
I
way
don't know how
smarter.
the game works, so I don't know.
The player base is way smarter.
Right.
And they think by telling us not to do these things, we're going to do it. Like,
Right.
no, motherfucker, if my friend catches a Pokemon and they have enough in-game currency, which you have a ton of this in-game currency, I can just trade you whatever.
Right.
There are limitations. Like, you can't trade legendaries.
Okay.
But if I catch a shiny Charizard
Ooh.
and you want the shiny Charizard,
Fuck yeah.
you would just have to give up one of your shinies.
Oh, is that all?
Exactly. But you might have a shiny that
An
I
extra
want.
shiny somewhere else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But also, like, you're in a public place
You're in a
with people
public
that are
place, bro.
playing the game that is a free-to-play
sh-
game anyway.
you should encourage it.
Right.
But they don't. They're doing
But
the
like
opposite.
if I saw what you were catching and me and you were and you were there together and I saw what you were catching and I didn't buy it and you bought it, then my incentive would be to buy it,
to buy it.
right? So I can catch up and get all the things that you're getting.
But for whatever reason, they're not thinking that way. It makes no sense.
Wow.
Plus, people are bitching at the price increase. Because
That
again,
is, that's steep.
most events on the high end for GoFest was $10. And GoFest is a 2-day event.
2 days.
2 days.
And this one's 12 hours for $30.
This one was 12 hours for $30. And
Fuck
people are like, what the
you.
fuck?
It better
Yeah.
be. I mean, you better have been real good.
Yeah, it's again, you're just catching digital creatures that don't do anything unless you're battling in the arena or
Making a
throwing
gym.
in a gym. I mean,
Yeah.
there are raids. Like, I do the raids. I like the raid part more than the PvP. But $30 is fucking a lot, dude.
A lot, dude. You can fucking buy.
That's a lot for a microtransaction of a game, of a mobile
You
game.
can literally $10 more, and you could buy Monster Hunter fucking Stories 2, which is basically Pokemon, like basically
Yeah.
Pokemon.
But it's not Pokemon. That's
No,
the thing.
it's not
People don't realize
Monster Hunter though.
the IP is the IP, dude.
The IP is the IP.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been paying $10 a month to play fucking Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
To get the cards that I want.
Because
though.
again, you love the IP.
I like the
And
IP.
it's a fun game.
It's a great game.
It's stupid fun. Easy, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was
I get
behind
it.
on the battle pass, and all of a sudden I just started playing some. Oh, I'm right back where I needed to be.
Back,
Cool.
Exactly, yeah.
Bought the battle pass, got my Modoc, got my Wasp. I waited
like-
until I got to level 36 to get Wasp.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
And then now with this deck that I'm rocking Modoc in, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I was
right
doing
where I
that.
need to be.
I was doing that with Destiny. Once I made it in the little season pass to a
And then
certain
you-
point, and I was like, all right, now this $10 worth it. Yeah. And to me, I feel like $10 is like the perfect price point for any battle pass.
Right.
Because more often than not, when you buy a battle pass, they give you enough currency to just buy it again.
Well, not in Marvel Snap at all.
No, at all. Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it's different for a mobile game, I guess.
The thing for the
Like in Call of Duty, it's the same way.
They
Like,
get-
they give you enough COD points.
right.
So
to
if you
buy
do the
next
battle
one.
pass, you can buy it the next season.
What I like about the Marvel Snap one though is it gives you like alternate arts or
Yes.
random cards or whatever it is. Like the art styles, the different art styles that they do for each character is pretty dope. Like I saw one of my favorite ones, like my favorite cards. One of my favorite cards is Killmonger,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not even a big fan of like Black Panther or anything
Right,
like that.
same
But
here.
like Killmonger had a variant. I don't know who it was by, but it was very cartoonish, and it looked like Killmonger was done in the art style of like the Powerpuff Girls.
Really?
Yeah,
You have
and
to show me this one.
I gotta show you that
I
later.
do not like the default Killmonger
No, it looks
one.
stupid, right?
I do not like
But
it
it
at
looked
all.
like this art style that I almost spent money to
Yeah.
get the gold to buy this one
Yeah.
variant. But I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
But the
like,
thing is,
it looked like
Killmonger's a
Powerpuff
good
Girls.
card.
Killmonger's a great card.
It is a solid
A
card.
3/3 destroys all ones on the
All
board.
ones. Bro, I fucking...
Turn 6, Killmonger.
No, not even.
Against a zoo
Bro,
deck?
I've retreated on like turn 3. Like, I'm like, I play this. Like, turn 1, Nightcrawler.
Oh,
Turn
you
2,
fucked yourself.
Iceman. Turn 3, Squirrel Girl. He's like, boom, his next turn, Killmonger. Do-do-do-doom. And retreat. Like, he just... I was like, and retreat. Like, fuck, there's nothing I can do about that.
Hey, you're like fucking SpongeBob. All right,
Yeah,
I guess
like,
I'm out.
I guess I'm out of here. It's like, shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But,
Killmonger's a great, but like some
But
of the
I
art
hate the
styles are...
I hate the default for Killmonger.
Some of the art styles are pretty dope in there, man. Like
Yeah.
all the Venomized variants, like they have the Venom Cosmo
Yes.
or Venom whatever, and I'm like, oh, I love that.
Yes.
Like the art styles are great, but like the
What
battle
I-
pass doesn't get you the next
Nope.
battle pass, which is kind of
kind of whack.
sus.
But I'm pretty sure if enough people ask for it, they will, because how we got the token shop is people asking,
right.
like, hey, is there another avenue of getting cards, certain cards? And they didn't want to add a dusting system like other
Right. Where
games have. You could just, once you get so many of this, because there's really no way to do it, because the whole purpose of this game is to get variant arts, right?
Right.
So there's no dusting in this game. There's never going to be a dusting. It makes sense.
which I'm fine with.
I'm fine with it. But I think if they do it with the battle pass, like let's say every 10 levels you get a currency that you can use towards,
Right.
or maybe if you can use tokens.
Why couldn't
the
you
next
just
battle
use
pass?
gold?
That too, yeah.
Yeah. Like you could buy gold with money, or you could just earn enough gold with
And just
your
buy the battle
to
pass.
buy
with
the battle
gold.
pass. Yeah.
That makes sense too. Again, I think it's enough people just bring it up, or whatever. But what was I about to say? Oh, the thing I hate is when I max out a card, right?
Oh, and then they give you the
And then they
foil?
give you the, and then it's like, here's a variant art. I was like, I like that variant art way better than this one I had maxed out. Like, god damn, dude.
Yeah.
It happened with who did it happen with? Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
Because I have the original Ant-Man, I have it like maxed out. And then this battle pass comes out, I'm like, that one looks way
Steampunk
better.
variant?
That one looks way better. I'm like, oh god, I guess I gotta start over again.
Yeah.
But it's funny. But again,
uh,
fun, stupid game, dude.
Yeah. So like, what were we talking about?
Yeah. No, I was just talking about the Pokemon Go. Now we're just
Oh
talking
yeah,
about mobile
Pokemon Go,
games.
$30 for 9 hours. That's
for
crazy.
9 hours. That's it, bro.
At least
That's
the
stupid.
$10 for Marvel Snap gets you a full month.
A full
Of objectives and
Plus, it
cosmetics.
gives you
and,
in-game currency.
right.
It gives you gold.
Gives you
to
boosters
buy
to upgrade your
other
characters.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, boosters to
Gold.
push you further along. Like
Titles, card variants.
Yeah.
All that stuff. And then just playing the
avatar
regular
frames.
just playing the regular season as well.
Yeah.
Like every month your season resets, and then every 10 levels you get something different in there as well.
Yep.
Which is always nice. Offer something to your player base.
Yeah, make them want to play the game.
Exactly.
Don't tell them don't play the game by telling, hey, stay away from the fucking
Go away
park.
from a public park.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're stupid. God damn, that's greed, bro.
It's
God damn, that's greed.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, that's the last tidbit I had.
All right, man. Well, where can we catch you? On
You
socials.
catch me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
There you go, boys. As always, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or all things social media at optionselectpod. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, everything you could possibly think of. We're on there. Just find us. Discord. Hell yeah. Discord.
Foursquare, MySpace, Reddit.
Cash App. Just saying.
Cash App. If you want to donate
I'm
$1.
fucking around. We don't have a Cash App. But as always,
Yet.
guys, we appreciate the hell out of you. No, we're not on Patreon either. Shut the hell up. As always,
OnlyFans.
Grinder. As always, guys, we
Whoa.
appreciate you. We love you. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, or if you're a returning listener and if you hadn't hit that like, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff for us, it just helps other people find the podcast, helps the algorithm out, and it costs you absolutely nothing. We put no ads out in the show, and we just basically grow by, shut up. We basically grow by word of mouth. So we appreciate the hell out of you guys that have gotten us this far and so close to 200 episodes. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. We hope you're staying happy, healthy, and doing all that shit that you love to do, like playing video games and watching cool ass shit on the TV. So we'll see you guys next week for episode 195. Peace out, guys. Later.
Later.